Hello, mic check, test, test, uno, dos, y tres. Sounds like it's working just fine. Alright, where are we now? What are we doing on stream today with Genshin Impact? Well, I can tell you what, I'm turning the space heater up a few notches. Alright, so, let's get right into the news. I'm kidding. Let me go ahead and just do that real quick. So, Genshin Impact has now changed its banners. We got a new quest to do, and only 7 days to do it. Because this is another event that's going on right this second. So I gotta get on that, but I'm probably not gonna do that on stream. What I am gonna do on stream... Where are you? There it is. I'm gonna be doing The Abyss, and I'm going to be doing Imaginarium Theater. So, Imaginarium Theater right now has been out for quite some time. I've just been procrastinating. Got 13 days left, and it's got Electro, Cryo, and Animo. So, not a whole lot for me to work with. I haven't farmed Viridis and Virenir or even strongboxed it in a while. So my animal characters are mostly EM people and Jean. That's about it. Let me go ahead and give Jean her Skyward Blade back. But yeah, this is my Jean. It's a top 1 or 2% right now type of Jean, but it's really not that impressive. It's a EQ combo or some shit like that. And I think it's because of the energy recharge, depending on the weapon that I'm using. And then for other Animo, let's see. So I got my Jean built. Wanderer kind of built. Yeah, he's built enough. And then... well, I definitely don't have this bitch built. I probably should build her. I could throw on pretty much anyone's artifacts. Yahoda, I don't have her built. I just have her on artifacts that I would give to Inepa, if I ever got Inepa. And then there's this chick. So, Lanyan is an interesting one. This is not meant to be her catalyst, by the way. Normally, I would throw her on Skyward Atlas or Favonius. It just depends on her artifacts. Yep, she's got energy recharge. So I would probably throw her on Skyward Atlas instead. But for the sake of this Abyss, I am going to go ahead and throw her on a Favonius. Actually, no. I'm going to throw her on the Skyward Atlas, but let me switch out this to this, like that. And then that way Wanderer has the, that. So that way he can do a little bit more crit consistency. Damn it, I did not want to do that. Alright. I didn't mean to exit. Farazan's already built on Tenacity, so she's good to go. Sucrose has got a nice BB set. Aoife, I could put on an Obsidian Codex. Lynette, I just don't have build. Hazel, I don't have build. And Sayu, I remember I was gathering artifacts for her, but she's currently holding my Kokomi's HP set. I think it's Kokomi's. Actually, never mind. This is actually meant to be Cookie's HP set. If I remember right. Yeah. Why do I have this on there? Interesting. Anyway. But yeah. I actually don't remember who Kokomi's placeholder was for her Tenacity set. So those are my Animo characters. And then of course there's Chaska. She's probably my best built Animo character. And Xinyun is kind of like a generic type of set right now. But she doesn't have good energy recharge. But she does have an attack Goblet in the Sands and a healing bonus Circlet with Oathsworn Eye, which does give some good energy recharge. So It just depends on what I'm facing. But yeah, and then there's Cryo and Electro. Let me just see what I have. So, Electro is great. I got Raiden, I got Beto. My girl. She's really well built. Clorand, I can put Kuki on just about any set that I can think of. Actually, I should switch her set right back now. Right now. I'm looking for HP and EM or the placeholders. No, it's not this one. So it's probably this one. And yes, I am putting her back on Clam. There it is. There it is. Alright, this is what I usually use on her. So Kuki's good, Fishiel is decent. For Cryo, I do have Skirk, Escogier, Isilali, Ishanha, Ayaka, and then I got Yaimiko for Electro. So Electro and Cryo, I'm good. Chi-Chi's not built though. Layla even, really good artifacts for what she needs to be doing. And she's got this sword, which gives a lot of energy recharge, and with reactions, a lot of HP. So she's got a really good shield and really good cryo application if I need it. Obviously, there's Eonson on Scroll. Yeah, those are good. That element's covered, or those elements are covered. But Animo, I need a lot more, and I don't have Varka. Well, that's my own fault. So let's take a look at the banners, shall we? So we have Skirk. I kind of mentioned this in a previous stream, but I feel like this banner is perfect for Skirk if you want a free-to-play team. You have Dahlia, you have Candice, Kandake, however you say it, and then you have Charlotte. Charlotte can hold Thrilling Tales of the Dragon Slayer. She can be a Noblesse Oblige user, or you can put her on the other healing set from Fontaine, Songs of Days Past. Candice can be a Noblesse Oblige holder, or you can give her just two-piece ER with Emblem of Severed Fate and the Silken Moon Serenade, and then just focus everything else on HP, so that way she can burst often and improve your normal attacks for your Skirk. Dahlia also can be a Noblesse user, and just give him Sacrificial Sword and you're good to go. Energy Recharge Sands, maybe, or you can give him HP, and he'll be a decent shielder. The shield refreshes, and yeah, you have plenty of sustain with this type of team. Decent Hydra application, not great, but decent, especially if you have C6 Candice. So it's a decent free-to-play team. Obviously, Xingqiu is way better than Candice, but Xingqiu is also always on banners. Same thing with like Bennett and Xiangling. So not a bad free-to-play team. And then for Escoffier, complete opposite. Candice doesn't do great damage as a 4-star unit who is primarily a buffer. Dahlia stays on field long enough to just put up a shield and burst, and then you want a normal attack with someone else. Charlotte, you could build her to do burst damage with her burst. And I guess you can use Charlotte as a normal attacker. Maybe. I wouldn't. So for Escoffier, these 4 stars are not great. But considering that it's Escoffier and Skirk on the banners, then you would be pulling Escoffier for your Skirk, most likely. In which case, if you got any of the other 4 stars, they could work together. So Skirk, Escoffier, you got your healer, sustain, whatever, your off-field damage, and then for a little bit more sustain, you can use Charlotte. And you can hold Thrilling Tales of the Dragon Slayer and pass the buff either to Skirk or Escoffier. Usually it's going to be Skirk. And then you can use either Candice or Dahlia for your flex spot or whatever for your Hydro unit. Probably Candice would be better though. Just gonna say, like, you won't have much in terms of Hydra application with Dahlia. But yeah, so for Escoffier, the banners aren't great, but considering who you're pulling Escoffier for, it would make more sense if you were pulling her for Skirk, in which case the 4 stars are still good because the 4 stars are good for Skirk as well. So yeah, as far as banner reviews go, I would say this is like a 7 out of 10, maybe an 8, because they just work really well for Skirk, and then for Escoffier, it's like a 5 or a 6, because who are you pulling her for? Again, it's probably for Skirk, and in which case the 4 stars work for the team that you would build her around. So yeah, it's just, that's how I see it. If you were just looking at it from the standpoint of, are these 4 stars good for Escoffier? No, they're not the greatest, right? But if you're pulling the 4 stars to work in tandem with Escoffier, I really don't know how to say her name, Escoffier. But if you're pulling them to work in tandem with her to support whatever other 5-star DPS you have, whether it's Risley, whether it's Skirk, whether it's Ayaka, or hell, even Ayato, or Neuvillette, then yeah, you have some decent teams that you can make with all those units in mind. Okay, weapon review. The weapon banner sucks. The only thing good here that you could argue is Favonius Lance. Even Favonius Codex doesn't get that much use, because so many 4 stars just want to use something like an attack boosting weapon, or Witsith, or Thrilling Tales of the Dragon Slayer, or Sacrificial Fragments. Like, so many of the Catalyst users want something that isn't necessarily all about critting and getting energy particles. You could give Favonius the Charlotte, but then it's like, oh, but she could also use Thrilling Tales. You could give Favonius to Sucrose, but then it's like, oh, you could give her Sacrificial Fragments, or Thrilling Tales, or even Wandering Evening Star. So there's just a lot of different catalysts that are better in most cases than Favonius. Favonius is just, hey, are you needing energy for Stygian Onslaught? Okay, here's Favonius Codex. Like any other character, here's a Favonius weapon. But I would argue that Favonius Lance is way better. It has high base attack for a lot of units that need it. Shenhe, Rosaria, to name a couple. And of course it has the crit passive, so if you build decent crit stats, you can get white particles. That's useful on a number of units. Yansan, Shehrus, for example. Again, going back to Charlotte, to Rosaria and Shenhe. Even Zhongli, if you have plenty of HP on your artifacts and you have some crit rate that you're building, he doesn't really need energy recharge or any other stat other than flat HP. So why not build some crit rate on him with your substats? In which case, Favonius Lance is just fine on Zhongli as well. And hey, if you do like to burst often to petrify the enemies, then again, it's a really good 4-star weapon. But that's the only thing that's good about this banner. The 5 stars are okay. Like, if you lose to one, if you're going for the other, it's not the worst thing in the world. Azure Light, I think it's pretty specific, but let's read it just to see. Within 12 seconds after an elemental skill is used, attack is increased by 24%. During this time, when an equipping character has 0 energy, attack will be further increased by 24%. So no matter what, you use elemental skill, you have 24% increase in attack. If you have 0 energy, you have 48. And crit damage will be increased by 40. So it's pretty specific to Skirk in that she doesn't have energy ever, so she's always getting 48% energy. And whether you're holding or tapping her skill, she'll get the 48%. Wait, did I say energy? 48% attack boost for having 0 energy. And then the 40% crit damage as well. So always really good on Skirk. If you wanted to use this on someone like Ayaka, you could do Burst first, and that makes your energy down to 0. But then you would only have 24% increase. So then you skill, and then you would have a 48% increase until you catch the particles. And then you're back down to 24%. So typically you would want to skill, catch the particles, then burst, then have 0 particles, and hope that there are no flyby particles. But even then, it's not great on Ayaka. And there's not really that many other sword users that could benefit from having 0 energy that will happen naturally. So it's very specific, but it does at least allow a 24% increase in attack while having a high base attack already and a low crit stat. So that I'm sure that it could be a stat stick for some, but I would argue many other swords are better. Even free-to-play options are better when it's not used for Skirk. So if you're going for the spear and you get the sword and you don't have Skirk, I guess find a use for it, but it would be kind of a bummer. But if you're going for the sword and you get the spear, you probably have Escoffier, so it wouldn't be that harmful to get the spear and get multiple copies by accident, because there are plenty of other units that can use it. Cherus, for example, does really well with this weapon in overload comps, especially since most of the characters that Cherus is teamed up with are attack boosting characters. So she does healing off field, which provides an attack boost. And then while the character is off field, she gets an attack boost. It's not that great, but the 32% attack is good for the other characters that are being healed. So yeah. Actually, they don't even need to be healed. Cherus just has to initiate healing. So that's just a good example there. And then for off-field characters like Rosaria, Shenhe, etc., they would get more increase in attack. Not the greatest spear for them. I've tested this against Primordial Jade Wing Spear, for example, for Rosaria. And Primordial Jade Wing Spear still does better overall than this weapon does. Again, high base attack on Primordial Jade, and the attack boost that it gives, you could argue you get some stacks of it before you burst, and Rosaria snapshots the attack buff. Whereas if you switch off field and then she's getting an attack buff, that does nothing for her because she's not snapshotting it. So her burst is not doing extra damage as a result of the off-field damage. So that in that instance, it's not great. But yeah, there are still some polearm users that can use this weapon. So if you lose to it, it's not the worst thing in the world. There are plenty of use cases. Xiangling, another one that comes to mind, even though she does snapshot buffs as well, she can still do with having the extra attack buff, just the extra 12% attack and the high crit damage. There are definitely better weapons for Xiangling, though. But yeah, losing to the spear, not the worst thing in the world. Losing to the sword, kind of sucks. Depending on which weapon you're going for, of course. And then all the 4 stars except for one are pretty ass. I would even argue Favonius Codex is pretty ass, considering how many catalyst options we have. There are so many 4-star catalysts, and even a 3-star catalyst is really good. Hell, I would even say Magic Index, I think that's what it's called. That's the 3-star Elemental Mastery catalyst. Even that one is really good until you get a Sacrificial Fragment, or even a Wandering Even Star, or you craft the Sumeru one, or whatever. So even the 2 3-star catalysts that you can get, no matter what banner you're pulling on, it could be more useful for certain characters than, say, Favonius Codex. So it's really freaking sad that that's the case. But yeah, weapon banner gets like a 2 out of 10 from me. I have both weapons already, so I don't even need them. But I guess it just depends on what you're going for. If you're going for both weapons, then the weapon banner is easily like a 5 out of 10. And if you do get a Favonius Lance, well, that's also great for Escoffier. So if you don't get her weapon, you get Skirk's weapons first, and you don't have enough primos to get her weapon, well, hey, guess what? You might have gotten a Favonius Lance. That's probably good enough. So in that case, if you're going for both characters and both weapons, then yeah, this is like a 5, maybe even a 6 out of 10. I wouldn't go up to 6 personally, but some people might see it that way. Me, I'm gonna say this is at least a 2. So for the banners, I would say easily a 6 or 7 out of 10, or excuse me, a 7, 8 out of 10 for Skirk, 6 or 7 out of 10 for Escoffier, 2 out of 10 for the weapon banner, and standard banner, as we all know, always gets a 10 out of 10 from me. Anyway, so So that's all I have to say about the banners. Now, with that said, let's move on to Abyss. I have not seen what the Abyss is going to look like, so I'm hoping that I won't struggle. Lately, the Abyss has just been a one and done for me. I don't usually go back and retest it as much as I used to. So yeah, let's just see what this is. When a character triggers a swirl reaction on an opponent, they gain a stack of Wind Slash, or Wind Lash, and when the stack counts reaches... I can't talk today, hold on. When a character triggers a swirl reaction on an opponent, they gain 1 stack of Wind Lash, and when the stack count reaches 4, a shockwave is unleashed at the opponent's position, dealing true damage and consuming all stacks of Wind Lash at the same time. Up to 1 stack of Wind Lash can be gained every 0.1 seconds. A shockwave can be unleashed this way every 6 seconds. Okay, so it's just a swirl buff. And that's it. Let's get some more primos. Alright. Let's see. First floor, all party members gain a 60% animo damage bonus. Second floor, all party members get a cryo damage bonus. Let's see what the enemies are. Ice, Shield Wall, Mitachurl. I already know what they're trying to do there. Cryo Gunner, Cryo Sisson Mage, Fireblade Shock Trooper, and Eroding Lava Avatar, or Avatar of Lava. Yeah, this is meant to be a Varka shill, even on floor 11. That's pretty fucked up. His best team is going to be Durin, Bennett, Venti, and himself. And yeah, Sisson Mage can be carried into the Whirlwind from Venti, as her Sissons could be as well. Then you have the fact that the Eroding Avatar of Lava, there's like some pyro mechanics similar to the Lava Dragon. So there's like a bar that you fill, and then once it's filled, I think they take more damage. But yeah, even with swirls, yeah. Now Stonehide Larviturel and Frost Arm Larviturel. So Stonehide, you could argue, oh well, you know, not just pyro is good in this on this floor, but it is just floor 11. And then for chamber 2, or the second half, chamber 1, 2, 3. So the second half, Hydro Slime, so you just don't want to use Hydro. Abyss Lecter. Oh, I haven't seen the Abyss Lecter in a long time. The Violet Lightning. Man, okay. Or maybe I'm just misremembering. I don't think I've seen him in a long time. And then Radiant Antelope. So yeah, Cryo is just king here. Let's go ahead and get some teams going. So let's just do something stupid. We want Pyro, so of course we want Bennett. Or maybe I should move him to a further slot, like right there. So we'll do Bennett, we'll do... Where's Farina? Farini? Furry? Alright, there we go. There's Farina. And then, what else can be off-field? Cryo Gunner, Sisson Mage... You know what, let's do Dea. I haven't used Dea in a while. Alright, next, second half. So, Cryo's good here. Let's go crazy. You know what, fuck it. Let me use Ayaka. I haven't used Ayaka in a while, right? So, we'll do Ayaka. Let's do Yalan. Why not? Oh, wait, no. First floor is a Hydro Slime, right? Nah, fuck it. We'll do Yalan. And then we'll do that. There we go. This is gonna be stupid. Okay. Let's have some fun. Alright, I'm gonna mute myself just to get this done with.
Let's get it on! You're dead meat! fly. Locked on. Yeah. Mozart. Knock him down. Yeah. Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide. Ha. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Ha. Mozart! Open fire! Open fire! Fire in the hole! Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! Look alive! Hi! I'm going in! Take me up! Show no mercy! Eat lolly, eat papa, get him! Take flight! Embrace the ice! Fulfill our pact! A little amuse boost! Whirling snow!
I didn't even mean to burst with Ayakabe, but whatever.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Let's get it on! Teamwork is dreamwork! Bullseye! Open fire! Knock him down!
Use the force.
Let the world collide! Strike a pop! Look alive! Hi. Let's light it up! Everybody stand up! Let's run!
Save yourself, flash freeze.
Locked on! Fire in the hole!
Behold the abyss.
Busted! Game's up! Fun's over. Quietly now. Off to the breather! At first, the quick show no mercy! Suffer the rest! Busted! Sakura swirl! Take flight!
The power of revelation.
A little amuse, fulfill our pact!
Truth shall stand.
Was he about to say the truth will set you free? I don't know.
Let my name echo in some... Buckle up! I'm going in! Bullseye! Hold on to your hats. Shower me with praise! Let the world come alive! Look alive! Teamwork is dreamwork! Take me up! Locked up! My apologies! Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. No! Off to the freezer! The pinnacle of excellence! Eat lolly! Eat papa! Kamisato out! Sumetsu! Ha!
Alright, let's see what we got. Animal damage dealt by active characters increased. Characters' normal attack cryo damage is increased. Wow, so this is very obviously a Skirk shill and a Varka shill, Sort of. It's weird that it's the animo damage. And not, like... I don't know. It's just weird that it's animo damage. Varka is not an animo carry. He's a mixed carry or a hybrid carry, so that's weird. Let's see the opponents. Oh my god. How many times is the PMA gonna be in the abyss? How many? It's like this is Hoyo versus favorite fucking enemy. Like they can't. They just refuse to give us anybody else. Oh my god, so stupid. Gluttonous Yunka Star. Okay, yeah. So it's still a pyro type. Oh, we got the crazy granny. You know, I still haven't got the achievements for fighting her with Freeze Team. Interesting. Battle Hardened Radiant Glacial Wolf, and then the Secret Source Automaton Overseer Device. So the Radiant Moonfly is a weird one. That requires full heals. Interesting. Honestly, I could probably just keep the team that I have. I'll trade out Dea and Farina though. Actually, I just want to take that one out. Okay, and that one too. Okay, and then for this, we'll go like that. So we gotta get my girl Skirk in there, and then of course Shenhe. Where's Shenhe? Baby girl, there you are. All right. I'll do it like that, and then that way, Escoffier's burst lasts long enough, I guess. But for the second team, I could just go with Chaska Bennett and... Wait a minute. Yeah, no, I could just go with Chaska. Yeah, I don't really have to change much here. Where is she? I just had her. There she is. So I can go with Lolly. Let me change her to this position, Bennett to this position, and then for the other character, who else can I use? Any buffers out there? Oh yeah. Actually, we do have another buffer here. So that works. Let's see how this goes. Will I be frustrated beyond all measure? I don't know, but we'll find out.
My guiding stars, don't be scared.
Then I'm going in! Get to work! Suffer the wrath! Ha! Open fire! Bullseye! Open fire! Knock him down.
Not now. Cold, mine to command.
Let's light it up! Show no mercy! You two! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's fly! Bullseye! Locked on!
My guiding stars, don't be scared.
Here we go! Then fulfill our pact! Suffer the... Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Stars, shine for me. Not now.
Open fire! Locked on! Hold on to your hats.
The night is cold.
Show no mercy! You two! Time to...
Cold, mine to command.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
Not now.
Locked on!
Okay, I'm already regretting using both Sitlali and Layla on the same team. Bennett needs someone to funnel particles, and I didn't think that that was gonna be an issue, because I have a shit ton of energy on Bennett, but I did just take away his Skyward Blade. Where the fuck is he? There he is. So let's go back to using that. And then for Layla, yeah, this isn't gonna work. So let's switch her out for Xiangling, maybe even Malwika. I think that might be better. Actually, let's put Malwika, then Bennett, then Sitlali. Okay, here we go. There we go.
Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
Can we let me change fucking characters when I press the damn button to change characters? That'd be nice.
Light it up! Wrath from the sky!
Why isn't it letting me change characters? Why isn't it letting me fucking change characters right now?
Burn it down!
Oh, it's not letting me change characters! The cooldown timer thing was gone.
Rise!
There we go.
Get to
Jesus
work.
Christ.
Suffer the wrath of the light of the blazing sun! Ha! Bullseye! 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 Knock him down. Try and stop! Teamwork is trick! Show no mercy! You two! Wrath from the sky! Let's fly! Locked on! Locked on! I'm going in! Eat Lolene! Eat Papa! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Ignorance and fun.
But my name's Chloe.
Unleash! Cryo Incarnate! Adaptive Frosting! Juice on the loose! Another star goes out! Burn!
Showing you praise. Let the world come.
Take your true form! A burst of flavor! Annihilate! Power! Yeah! Yeah! Light it up! Huh? Teamwork is true! Get to work! You two! Time to pyroclastic surge! Ugh! Incinerate! Take me up! Locked on! Bullseye! Open fire! Hold on to your hats. Ha! Everybody stand! Show no mercy! Wrath from the sky! Let's fly! Open fire! Open fire! Open fire! Adventure time! Teamwork is get to work! Eat Lolene! Eat Pop! Pyroclastic surge! What a waste of time! Transfiguration by Ordinance Divine. Run while you're a little loose.
Let my name echo in song.
The pinnacle of excellence. Extinguished. Come on, Dad. Show me what you've got. Power. Took me half a lifetime to perfect this.
Let the world come alive.
Take your true form. Cryo Incarnate. Adaptive Frosting. A burst of flavor.
Guess I should go do the overworld challenge, because Jesus, that was easy.
Let's light it up! Yeah, everybody stand! You two! Time to light up the blazing sun! Incinerate! Bullseye! Open fire! Bullseye! Fire in the hole! I'm going in! Fulfill our pact! Deep Laline! Deep Papa! Pyroclastic Surge! Bullseye! Bullseye! Let's light it up! Everybody stand! Suffer the wrath and breath from the sky! Open
Time to shine!
Transfiguration! Obey! Do your master's bidding! A little amuse-bouche! Pinnacle of excellence! Nice! Mine to wield!
Let the world collide!
Take your true form! Cryo incarnate! A dash of frosting! A burst of quick... Fearless! Paradigm shift!
I feel like the Animo part was unnecessary. Chaska was great though, but I feel like it wasn't really a Varka show. It was just the very, 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 very last enemy, the wolf. That was really the only Varka show, because you can do both Animo and other element damage at the same time. So really just a battle-hardened Radiant Glacial Wolf. Everything else, you could do anything else, and it would have mattered. I could have just used Kazuha, and I would have been fine. It really wasn't an Animo shill. Like, Wanderer users are probably going to be really happy with this one, because Wanderer does like to have Bennett. You could also use Bennett with Xiao. So, like, yeah, this is just an any Animo user type team, really, or type Abyss. But I don't think it's a Varka shill. I really don't. This is not a Varka shill. It should have been, but I don't think it is. Whereas the fucking bottom half is definitely a Skirk shill. Although you could argue that the Radiant Moonfly, maybe you want more Hydro than Cryo, because Kokomi is a really good healer, and she's Hydro, and Kokomi type teams work very well with, say, Kokomi, Farina, Escoffier, and Citlali, just for example. So that will boost Hydro damage by a fuck ton, and her not being able to crit wouldn't be such a big deal because of the off-field damage from both Escoffier as well as Farina. And then Citlali with Escoffier combined will provide plenty of cryo coverage for the Overseer device. So, yeah, you could even argue that this wasn't really, truly a Skirk shill, minus just, like, the last two bosses. The Battle-Hardened Elite Treasure Hoarder, I was kind of surprised at the lack of mechanics. I thought she was going to one-shot me if I did something wrong, but, I mean, I just kept her frozen the whole time and I was fine. So, yeah, yeah, not really a Skirk shill. No more I looked at it. I could have easily used my old Ayaka Freeze team and just done Ayaka, well, with Escoffier in mind, instead of Kazuha. I could have done Ayaka, Kokomi with Tenacity set, Escoffier, and Sitlal. No, not Sitlali, Shenhe. And that would have been great. Kokomi would provide plenty of Hydro for the freeze. Yeah. Not much else to say there. Maybe I will try this Abyss again off stream and see how I do with different teams. But I was actually surprised at how much of a shill I thought it was going to be and how much of a shill it really wasn't. So good on Hoyoverse for finally giving us something where you can
Solidify.
probably be successful with other teams. I don't know. I'll just have to check and see. Very curious to see how I would have done with Mawika Premium without something like, or hell, I could have just used Durin and Sucrose, and then a Hexarai team. Now that I think about it, yeah, there's a lot of different ways I could have done that Abyss. All right, that's enough of that. Let's move on to good old theater. I need to give Jean back Skyward Blade, though. Jean, where are you? There we go. So let's give her Skyward Blade. Actually, you know what? Jean is perfectly fine with Aminoma. So let's go with that. And there's a reason why I R5'd my Aminoma. Oh boy, this should be fun. Again, on the cryo and electro side of things, I'm good. Oh, we got Varessa as a trial. Nice. I'm definitely going to use Sayu and Dori's trial versions, because I don't have them built whatsoever. Alright, supporting cast. Oh boy. Alright, for supporting cast, I will give my Columbina up. She is using the Morningstar set because I was using that for my Geo team for Zibai. And I've been using Zibai in the overworld for a while. Durin's also on his Noblesse Oblige setup. I should probably switch him to the Hexarai set and use this. Oh, wait a minute. I think my Hex set is on Fischl. Oh! That's right, I wanted to try out Fischl on the Hex set instead of the Golden Tree set. I didn't think about that until just now. Alright, let's do Raiden, Clorans. I'll definitely give people my Chaska, why not? And then, of course, Skirk and Ayaya. Actually, no, I'm pretty proud of my Shenhe. So let's give people Shenhe. She's C1, she's got 180 something energy recharge, and over 4,000 attack. Like, I'm pretty damn proud of my Shenhe support capabilities. So let's give people a chance to use my Shenhe. Alright. As much as I would love for people to use my Beidou, I don't think that'll ever happen. So, makes me sad, but yeah. Oh, Farina's in this too. I feel like everyone has Farina though. That might be a waste to put Farina in there. So we have Columbina, Durin, Farina. I bet Varka's in there, and that's why I'm not seeing. Oh, Bennett. Never mind. Bennett's in there. So Varka's not even in there. Okay, shit. All right, let's confirm, and we'll go on from there. Now for our own prep. Obviously, I want to do the largest or biggest one. So for Dori, we want to use trial. For Sayu, we want to use trial. For Shenyan, I think I'm on the right stuff. Mika, let's see. I'll give him my level 90 Fab Lance for now. Although Mika could probably use Escoffier's weapon. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. And then for my Eula, I mean, no, let's give her Skyward Pride. I don't know why I had her on this one. It is 48% extra attack, but Skyward Pride has a high base attack anyway, and better energy recharge, so I'll stick with that. Alright. Next, we're gonna use all of these. Oh wait, okay, so if we're using Bennett... Oh yeah, I kept Skyward Blade on him. Never mind, I'm stupid. Columbina's on... Yeah, she's on the right sets. So who could I use with Columbina? I guess it would just be Electrocharge, and I don't have Flins. So it would only be Lunar Charge stuff. So in this... Oh, that's right, it's not Hydro, so she's the only Hydro character along with Farina. I was gonna say I could put her together with Aino, but it would be better if I put her with Yahoda. And unfortunately, my Yahoda is not built. It would give me Ascendant Gleam. Let me see. So the enemies are... We got the Chicken. We have the... I think it's the Cryo or Hydro Natlan local legend. Oh no. We got the Mushroom local legend. And we have the PMA again? We just had PMA and Abyss twice in a row. I just fought it, and now we have it in theater too? What the fuck is with Hoyoverse and this one boss? I mean, granted, I'm glad it's not the Wolf Lord or the Weenut, or even the weird snake-like enemy from the Chasm, but PMA is used far too many times now. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to save Dern and Bennett for the Mushroom boss, and I definitely want Kazuha and Sucrose for that boss. Holy shit, man. Alright, well, we definitely want Farzan, Lanyan. Even though I don't have... Oh, wait, no, I do have Wanderer that I can use Farzan with. Obviously, I got Chasu. Alright, for Cryo, we definitely want my Rosaria. For Electro, we want Beidou Jean. Yeah, all of these. Gotta have my Skirk premiums. For Electro... Let's go to equipment configuration. Alright, I'm currently using it on Zebai, so let's put it back. And let me see what my crit stats are like. Yeah, that's okay. So, Kachin's gotta be on her, like, lo-fi build. I need some sustain, let me see. How many healers do I have? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll go with Charlotte. And how many characters? Oh, I only have 1 character slot left. Shit. Okay. Alright, let me think this through. Kaching is good, but maybe I shouldn't use her here. I need some more supports. So I'll take off Kaching and I'll put Ian-san. And then I still have 1 slot left. I really want to put my Layla in there. She is a really good buffer. DPSs. How many DPSs do I got? Technically, Durin's a sub DPS. Same thing with Farina. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of. 5, 6, and then another sub DPS. My Sino is technically built. He's just on 2-piece. Which sucks, because he wants to be on EM. If I could put them on two-piece EM, that'd be awesome. But I don't have a good two-piece EM set. That's the issue. What's my Diana on? Do I still have her artifacts on? Yeah. Damn. As much as I love my Layla, I think I'm gonna go with Diana. I need some more healing as well. So, I think that's okay. Let me see what my friends have that I could use. The only person I don't have is Venti. I mean, it's not bad. 210 energy recharge? Yeah, that's really freaking good. You know what? Let me do that. So instead of going with Diona, let me borrow Venti. What just happened? There we go. Let's just borrow this Venti. And now I have the premium team, sort of, for the mushroom cloud, or the mushroom enemy. Alright, from here on, I'm going to mute, and let's just hope that I get lucky, huh? Oh, what's this? Oh, hell no. Alright, let's hope I get lucky. Enjoy my misery.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Are you sure it has to be me? Fine.
It's been a while since I've limbered up.
Change
Have fun with this gift. Magic.
Keep your cool. Leave the wounded to me. Behold. Cry loud.
We'll see about that. Dare to mess with me? The truth repeats its course. Here's the cut.
Neutralizing threats. Squall Fury. Wretched vermin.
pay for the attack.
Let's sweep the... I'm out of here!
Charge! Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Headbutt! Charge! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Stray clouds converge!
What's this? Shazam!
Net!
Check that feet! Come on out!
Yeah! Kapow! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Headbutt! Hero incoming! Yeah! Yeah! Look out below! Hi! Yeah! Scatter!
I'm out of here!
Make way!
Let's sweep!
Kapow! Charge! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock!
Yeah.
Shut up! Skyward! Scatter! Seize the skies!
What's this? Here's...
Precision strike! Leave the wounded to me!
Beg for mercy! Rack and ruin! Yeah! Scatter! Stray clouds converge!
Shazam!
Now's our chance!
Crush! Freeze to the core! I condemn you! Skyward! Scatter!
Neutralizing threats! Let's keep going, team!
Let's go!
Beg for mercy! Eye for an eye!
Yeah.
Have fun with this gift!
Now's our chance!
What's this?
Cha! Aha! Cha! Ha! Cha! Cha! Ah! Cry louder!
Gears of the storm!
You had your chance! Leave the wounded to...
Shazam! What's up?
Cha! Yeah! Ah! You're dead! Unsightly insects!
We'll see about that! Dare to mess with me? Truth repeats its course! What's this? Here's the good!
Let's keep going, team! The wind rises.
Oh my god, what the fuck? I don't want to use my big hitters, but Jesus Christ, it's getting to the point where I might have to.
Yeah.
Too late for regret! Have fun with this gift!
Precision strike! Now's your...
Warren, next
Behold! Know your place!
we'll see about that! Truth repeats its course!
Leave the wounded to me.
Here's the goods!
The wind rises. Bow your head.
Dare to mess with me? Have fun with this gift.
Let's keep going, T. Squall and Fury.
A pleasure to be working with you.
Illusion shut! Skyward! Skyward! Seize the skies! FFC! Winjitsu!
Vengeance will be mine.
Scatter! Skyward! Strike cloud converge! There is no escape! I'm out of here! Come on out!
Shut up!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion scatter!
Make way to beg for mercy. Flood of frost. I condemn you.
Brace yourself. Think you can get away?
Scatter! Strike cloud converge!
It's just 6 o'clock! Kapow! Maximum power!
There's no end to this.
Time for takeoff.
Come on now.
That was
Yeah. Scatter. Skyward. Seize the skies.
Yeah. Smash down. Yeah. Ultimate flying kick. Think you can get away? Brace yourself. Ninjutsu.
Scatter. Make way to the...
Hi! Yeah! Kapow! Hero incoming! Yeah! Oof! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Headbutt! Charge! Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Gotta dash. Come on now. Scatter. Stray clouds converge.
Hi! Yeah! Yeah! Hi! Yeah! Hi! Think you can get away? Let's play!
Make way for the Adeptus. Scatter.
Heads up! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Headbutt! Charge! Yeah! Oof! Kapow! Hi! Yeah! Time for takeoff! Yahoo!
Yeah. Skyward.
Need to hire a duelist?
Your journey ends
Hunt them
here,
down.
Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is
To
ready.
ashes.
I'm getting sick.
Ready. Your coming was foretold.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
A moonlit night for all.
Power that ended height. Vengeance will be mine. Your coming
Rack
was
and ruin.
foretold. Where the eternal awaits it.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Into the shadows. Coming was foretold. Time to testify. Hut to ashes.
Surge. A moonlit night for all.
Your sacrifice
Freeze to the core.
Well.
Eye for an eye.
Nothing.
Your coming was foretold.
Wayne, a new moon rises.
Eyes on me. Ready.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Hunt them down.
Wait, what? Didn't I have like a minute left on the clock? What the hell just happened?
Your journey ends here, Lord of
Time to
Sand.
testify.
Your sacrifice is ready.
Surge. A moonlit night for all.
To ashes. Shudder. Blood of frost.
I'm getting sick of this game. More speed. Huh?
Your
coming when we're told.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Power that isn't loaded.
We're coming when we're told.
Your journey ends here,
Hunt them down.
Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Ready.
You're coming when we're told. For the eternal oasis.
Eagle rose. Shoot on sight.
Your journey ends here,
To ashes.
Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Loaded.
Coming when we're told.
Your journey
Time to
ends
testify.
Your sacrifice is ready.
You're coming when we're
Power
told.
that ended fight. Ready.
Increasing our combat strength? I'll do my best.
Take flight! Sakura swirl! Right here. Emerge. Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Right now.
To ashes.
Yeah! Hi! Yeah! Boost! Charge! Yeah! Good. Hero incoming! Yeah! Whirling snow! Yeah! Good.
Power that ended fight.
Come on out. Emerge. Right here. Embrace the ice!
My apologies.
Right now. Shows up. A sight to behold. Right here. Right now.
To ashes.
Take flight.
Coming to out.
Sumetsu. Right here. Emerge.
Chamber full and ready to roll. Sounds good to me.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Right here, right now, right here.
Open fire!
Knock him down.
Everybody stand!
Leave it to me! The story has only just...
Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge, right now, right here.
Take me up! Mozart! Mozart! Open fire! Locked on! Mozart! Let's light it up!
Leave it to me! The story has only just...
Teamwork is dreamwork! Why do they never...
Emerge, right here, right now.
Let's fly! Open fire! Mozart! Fire in the hole!
Leave it to me!
Everybody stand back!
The story has only just begun!
Shine down!
Into the wind! Fallen leaves! Adorn! The story has only just begun!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's...
Now you shall perish! Illusion shout!
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds
Came! New life!
Everybody stand back!
Torn to oblivion! Absurd! There is no escape!
Watch out! A turning point! Fallen leaves! Adorn!
Go in!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
clouds high. The bird
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Stay back! The story has
Torn to oblivion!
Ready for anything.
No rest.
I swear by my sword!
into the shadows.
Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up so bad.
Want me to come along? Knows me. As one with wind and cloud, a turning point in space!
I'm going in! Wait. Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! Ha!
Fallen leaves, adorn a turning point in space!
Teamwork is dreamwork! There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Ha! 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 Ha!
As one with wind and cloud, the story has only just begun!
Everybody stand back! Let's march! Now you shall perish!
Always watching.
Unleash by ordinance divine. Locked on.
Hold on to your hats.
Surge. Emerge.
My will embodied.
New moons converge. Ha! Right here.
Take me up. Bullseye. Locked on. Open fire. Do your master's bidding. Take your true form.
Show them. Emerge right now. A moonlit night for all. Right here. What a nuisance.
Open fire. Open fire. Fire in the hole.
Surge. Come on out. Right now. Emerge. A new moon rises. Show them right now. A moonlit night for all. Emerge right now, right here.
Cryo incarnate. My will embodied.
Oh, right. A sight to behold. Right now. Right here.
Ready. Evil looks. Shoot on sight.
New moon converge. Emerge right here. Emerge. emerge.
Into the shadows.
By ordinance divine. Transfiguration.
Time to testify.
Right now, right here. A moonlit night for all. My experiment will succeed.
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
Brace yourself. Think you can get away?
Story has only just begun!
I'm going in! Stand clear. Let's play! Yeah. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Watch out! Okay!
Everybody stand back! Let's look. Time for takeoff. Brace yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Yahoo!
Leave its space! Okay!
Teamwork is Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Here we go. Think you can get away? Yeah. Yahoo! Swirl, Mark 2.
Stay back! Turn!
Let's light it up! Everybody stick time for takeoff! Ha. Yeah! Brace yourself!
What the fuck? What just happened? Why am I getting Electro mixed in? Why was Electro going out? That's just causing overloads. Oh shit, if that's the case...
By Royal Enhanced Animal Module 75, Animal Test 63.
Clouds high. The birds call.
As you wish me.
Don't break my glasses! Yeah! Think you can get away? Let's play! Yeah! Brace yourself!
Wind strike.
Odds revealed! Animal hypostasis and
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff! Let's play! Shadow Raven!
As one with wind and cloud.
Swirl, Mark 2, absorption test. Think you can get away? Yeah.
As you wish me.
Yahoo!
Okay then. Guess I didn't need the Duran premium team after all. That was weird. Oh boy. This one again, huh? Let's see what we got. When I have 0, I'll get 80. I don't think I'll ever hit 0, but I guess I didn't get that just now. Wow, that sucks. And I still don't have a companion one? Come on. Really? Why am I getting this shit? Okay, one random character with 0 victory rejoins the alternate cast, but all characters in the performance cast will begin the event with half HP. Oh boy. Guess what I'm doing?
Let the wind lead.
Alright, what is this one? Storm Land Cruiser. That might be better than this one. Yeah, let's do it.
Doesn't matter where, I'll be there.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come up! Do your master's bidding! Take your true form!
Oh my god, I hate this boss so much. Every time I'm done bursting, he's not in the same spot.
Transfiguration! Manifest! By ordinance... A little remove boosh! At first... Paradigm shift! Surge! Yeah! Time to shine! My will embodied! Adaptive frosting! Juice on the loose! Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! Do your master's bidding! Extinguish!
Mine to wield.
Yeah!
Okay, that's 10 star or 10 flower or whatever you call them. So kind of a difficult one, but I had a way more cryo and electro than I did animo. I guess I didn't really need animo that much, and I was surprised that the shroom was better fought with Fischl, Venti, Sucrose, and Kazuha than it was when I used Durin and Bennett. That was weird. That was truly a weird set of bosses. Oh, my Raiden hit over 400k. I'll never hit 1 million with my Raiden. Most opponents defeated Venti. I'm glad that I was able to borrow that Venti though. Really came in handy. Most damage taken by Skirk? Really? Yep, that makes sense. That checks out. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Have you ever scratched a pimple on your back and it was just like, you didn't mean to scratch the pimple? You thought you were itching a spot or something? Scratching an itch? Yeah, that just happened. And that stung like hell. Oh my God, that hurt. Oh, that hurt like hell. I'm gonna cry. Anyways. Well, that's Imagineering Theater. Glad I got to use my Beto. It wasn't the greatest Abyss for Beto, but it was interesting. Alright, let's see what my Lunar Arcanum is. The Star and Temperance. I kind of like the Star. Whew, I just got chills. I'm standing next to my space heater, but I just got chills. What the fuck? Oh, I like Temperance too. I like the whole Egypt thing. I'm gonna go with the Star, but yeah, if I see the Temperance again, I'll probably get that one next. It's gonna take me 10 years to get all the Arcanum. Let's go ahead and grab these rewards, shall we? Booyaka! Alright, so that's, yeah, 1000 primos. Let's go. Let's fucking go, man. Alright. And then we have this. Cool. I like that you get the potions from theater. That's awesome. The fact that I got more of the big potions than the little ones is even better. And I've always liked that you get talent books too. That's always nice. Lots of Mora. Nothing wrong with Mora. And here we go. I can now claim this and get another transient, 2 elixirs, and more sanctifying unction. Oh, I guess you do get more small potions overall. So that's always nice. I think Wolfie... I think I already bought all of the tricks of the trade that I wanted to. Yeah, I did. Okay. I bought the Ayaka, Sayu, and Ororan? Anyway. I got Ororan. I like that. I like that Ayaka has this. That's cute. With her little sandal socks. Fucking crazy person. Anyway. I will never buy the Ayaka Fontaine outfit. I hated that. Alright, let's see what they say.
Whenever my mind becomes agitated, Master encourages me to sit, meditate, and let go of all troubling thoughts. If I lose touch with the real me inside, all that's left is the urge to slay, which makes me a risk to everyone around me. I do not wish to see that happen.
Nah, man. Slay Queen. Alright, anyway. That was dumb. I'm sorry. Not what I meant to click on, but it worked out anyway. God damn it, can we not click on the painting? For fuck's sake. Alright, let's try this again. Escoffier, talk to me!
You know, it occurs to me that I'd probably get along with the manager of this mysterious place really well. When I first got here, I heard that elegant and dignified symphony. It's my favorite kind of music. If we ever got to meet, I'd present them with the perfect dish to accompany that symphony, as a thank you gift for the great mood this music's put me in.
I don't know whose executive decision it was to make her talk with a very English accent, like Americanized English accent, but that was such a fail. They should have let her use her regular accent, because it sounds like she's holding in a British accent or something. And, or English, for that matter. But anyways, yeah, it's just... use your normal accent, girl! Like, damn. I bet it would have sounded way better. Alright, here's Farina.
This is woeful. I am Fontaine's biggest star. Where is the pomp and circumstance? Well, never mind. I suppose I could do with a short break. One has to replenish one's blood sugar to deliver an ideal performance, after all.
Time flows differently here, just like in the Abyss. So you'll just have to trust what your own body is telling you. Take a break whenever you get tired, and don't head out again until you're ready.
Alright, that's all of that. Let's go ahead and exit. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so my mic just got muted while I was transitioning from theater to regular Mondstadt. What the fuck? It's not even Miliastra. Why was my mic muted? Is it because I said Fook? Fuck out of here. Alright, anyway. Alright. So... that was an interesting theater. I almost said Abyss. But that was an interesting theater. It was kind of fun. I didn't feel bad for using my best DPSs at certain times, or not having enough supports or whatever. It was decent. I'm glad they gave us Bennett Duran, Farina, and Columbina, because I just didn't have anything to do lunar reactions with, and man, I felt bad for having to rewind the performance when I realized, oh shit, I just picked my lunar charge team, or the only team I could use lunar charge with, against what was probably the worst enemy to use it against, because I read in the description it says cryo application is sometimes needed, or sometimes need to be applied. Not cryo, electro. And, well, both of them said that, but the Electro one, I read that and I was thinking, oh, I need Electro, so I'll use Lunar Charged. Nope. Completely immune to Electro. You just need Electro to break its shield or something, which I thought was even stupider. But I guess if I had Yahoda, she could provide Ascendant Gleam for the team, and then I could have used, you know, Columbina and maybe like Fischl, and then I could have just used any other unit, any other DPS unit. So that was pretty shitty. I tried to use Chaska a couple of times, and I just never had quite the right team for it. But yeah, it wasn't until the very last floor that I was like, no, this will work. I didn't even use Chaska against the Natlan Shield enemies, because every time I tried anyway, it just wasn't enough DPS. I just need Malwika for a Chaska team. Like Malwika, Sitlali, Venet, like that's the best Chaska team I could put together right now. I remember seeing the Genshin content creators say that Chaska's best team now was Durin and Bennett, and maybe one other character that can provide a Hexerite buff, like Mona. But I beg to differ. I feel like
Mathematics is the
it's
foundation
still
of all
Malvika
things.
Bennett sit
If you're
lolly,
interested, I can teach you some
which is it's
arithmetic.
kind of stupid because it's basically a
First, hold
Malvika
out both your
wheelchair, but
We'll start with the 10 fingers.
I think any team with Malvika on it is a Malvika wheelchair. Just saying. But yeah, well, I don't think we'll ever have dedicated supports for Chaska. Without her constellations, her C0 feels like ass. So I really hope to get more constellations for Chaska in the future, because I want to have a good Chaska build. But for now, Chaska's not on banner. Right now we have Escoffier and Skirk. So when I started today, before I went to work, I had 24,717 Primo Gems. So I'm going to try to keep that in mind with like how many Primo Gems that I have in pool value. So right now I have 166, but if it was, whoopsies, if it was the, excuse me, the amount that I had when I started the day, I keep getting chills. What the hell? What's wrong with me? Anyway, no, sorry, Seth, I'm streaming, buddy. Let me just tell him that I'm streaming real quick. Whoopsies. Streaming. I'm gonna say sorry, bud. There we go. Okay. So, let me just do the math. So I had 24,717, right? Where's my fucking mouse? Alright. Pardon my French. I only speak English. Alright. So, 160. So I had 154 pulls at the beginning of the day. So I want to keep that in mind with how many Primo Gems I got this banner cycle, including Theater and Abyss. So I'm currently at 166. So that means I got 12 pulls just with doing Theater and Abyss and today's commission and Welcome Moon. So keeping that in mind, I've currently saved up to 12 pulls for this banner phase alone. I want to try to see what it will be. Like, is it going to be 40 or is it going to be 50 or is it just going to be just shy of 40 or something like that? Because the second phase is always the worst one to get Primo Gems in unless it's Chinese New Year, Lantern Rite or something like that. But now, as far as this part's concerned, Sit Lolly. Escoffier. I want constellations on Escoffier. And I know that getting constellations on her is better for Skirk than getting constellations on Skirk. Especially her C1 because it provides a cryo crit damage bonus. So, I'm hoping to get her. I don't see myself getting her. I'm on 50-50. I'm on 10 pity, and my last 5-star was Zibai. So, I've been really, really unlucky lately with winning my 50-50s. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm at 10 pity. I'm going to use 50 or even 60 pulls and just see what happens. If I get an early 5-star, and it's a 50-50 loss, I think what I will do is I will keep pulling to get the guarantee C1. If it's a late pity, like I don't get the early 5-star and I get it on around 70 pity or so, if I decide to go up to 60 pulls, and I lose the 50-50, I'm going to quit there. Because one of the things that I want the most is Nefer's best premium team, because Nefer has become one of my absolute favorite characters, and she likes Llama, and I want Llama constellations. So I would like to get Llama C1, maybe even C2, so that way I can get a better Nefer premium team, and then I can focus on Nefer constellations later. If I don't get Escoffier, it just wasn't meant to be. Same thing with Inefa. I didn't get Inefa twice now. So it just wasn't meant to be for me to get Ineffa. Maybe I'll get her on the 3rd run, but who knows when that will be. Anyway, so here we go. That's the plan. This is going to be the pulling session, and I will go ahead and make this into a video, which I just realized I still haven't uploaded the last pull video I did, so I need to do that. Which was before Varka. Like, holy crap. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Let me go ahead and start the recording for good old YouTube. In 3, 2, 1. Hello, YouTube. Alright, so we are here on Escoffier's banner. Escoffier Coffee, whatever. We are here on Coffee's banner because I want to try to get her C1. I don't plan on using more than 50 pulls, but depending on how things go, I might. If I get an early 5-star, I'm currently on 50-50 and I'm on 10 pity. If I get an early 5-star and I miss the 50-50, I will just keep pulling for Escoffier to get her C1, even if it takes me hard pity after the early. But when I say early, I mean within 40 pulls or 40 pity. If I don't get her within 40 pity, but I still get a 5-star within 60 or 70 pity, and I lose the 50-50, I quit. I'm not going to keep going. I'm going to save my 2 guarantees, because that means I will be on Capturing Radiance, because I've lost 2 50-50s already. So I'd rather wait until Llama comes out, and then use them on her, which would be the 2nd time that I've used Capturing Radiance on a Nefer team. I think my Capturing Radiance before was specifically on Nefer. So yeah, I had used my guarantee on Llama and my Capturing Radiance on Nefer. That's kind of how I split it. So, here we go. Wish me luck. I don't know what the title of this video is yet, but you will see it when you're on YouTube, so you'll know before I do, I guess. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 pity now. No early. Oh, I am hoping to get constellations on characters like Dahlia as well, just so I can finally have that C6. I don't know what I'm at for Charlotte. Candace is obviously C6, but I don't remember what Charlotte's at. But I definitely want C6 on Dahlia. Alright, 30 pity now. No early. Alright, more Dahlia. Absolutely. 40 pity. Alright, if I don't get it here, I'm not going to keep pulling if I don't get it later. Or if I get it later or miss the 50-50. No early. Didn't even get a character. How many times have I gotten the sacrificial sword? Can I get more Fab swords? Alright, 50 pity now. Still no early. And at least I got Starry Winter. Alright, this will now be 50 pulls, so 60 pity now. No early. And 3 4-stars. Wait, what the fuck? Seriously? So that means I probably got weapon, character, weapon. Because that's how 4-star pity works when it comes to off-banner 4-stars or something like that. And why is it always Dragon's Bane? I guess it could have been the Bell. Okay, so I still have 20,000 primos. Let's see what that converts to, huh? 125. Okay, so that's not bad. 125 pulls. Okay, let's just do it. 70 pity, but I will not go above 70. Here we go. 60 pulls, 70 pity. What am I gonna get? No 5-star. That's what we're gonna get. Alright, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, YouTube, and for the people watching my stream. You're already there as well. I'm sorry, we didn't get it. And, whoopsies. I'll talk to them later. No, what the hell? Alright. So, YouTube, I apologize that this wasn't an exciting pool session. It was just a pity building session. Let's go ahead and see where I'm at in constellations, though. I didn't get a single Charlotte, I just realized. Or at least I don't think I did. Where is Charlotte? Yeah, she's C3. I didn't get a single constellation on my Charlotte. That's upsetting. Dahlia, on the other hand, I got several. Okay. So now he's the same constellation as Charlotte. Let's see, so I think I already have this one. Gains one of his elements of burst, raining for the dimension stacks. He will regain energy. Consumes his element to burst radiant pulsars, venison stacks to summon a shield. The character protected by said shield will gain increased shield strength. Oh! Okay, so that's like Zhongli, where his passive fortifies his shield even more, or something. To some degree. I don't think it's exactly the same, but the fact that you get more shield strength is kind of cool. And then this is just his burst, which, yeah, sure, okay, that is the focus. Elements of burst last 3 more seconds. Current active character affected by elements of burst. Increase attack speed by 10%. Additionally, when active character is affected by falls. Revive them, restore their HP to 100. Oh, that's okay, that's cool. So, he has 0 Hydra application with any of his constellations. The only Hydra application he has is just his skill. Venison Star. So you have to do frozen reactions. Okay. I didn't realize that that was a thing. I forgot that this was a passive that he has. Interesting, because I constantly used him with Claran. Yeah, because of this part right here. The max HP, increase attack speed. So you can have up to a 20% increase, and then with his constellations, he can have up to a 30% increase. That's interesting. I think you need a total of 40,000 HP to get that, after calculating everything out. Yeah, 1,000 HP gives you 0.5. Yeah, you would need 40,000. Okay, good to know. His constellations are ass, but I still want them. So kind of sad Charlotte didn't give me any constellations. I got multiple copies of Candace, even though in the past I never got Candace when I wanted it. I had to get her like free copy or whatever during the Sumeru event that one time, and that was my C6 Candace. It was so retarded. Anyways, but that's gonna be it. YouTube, thanks for watching. And depending on when you're watching, have a great morning, afternoon, or night. And just remember to stay happy, stay healthy, and just have fun. And when it comes to these gacha games, don't forget that you do not have to spend money to get good. Alright, peace out, YouTube. Bye-bye. And with that said, I will end the stream here as well. So same to you, Twitch and YouTube, who are watching the VOD later. Thank you for watching, and I'm just gonna say it again. Depending on when you're watching, I want you to have a great morning, afternoon, or night. And just remember that you should stay happy, stay healthy, and just have fun. Don't take everything so seriously. And don't forget that when it comes to these gacha games, or any game for that matter, when it comes to free-to-play games, there we go, you do not need to spend money to get good. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.